Hey people, bit of a surprise today. I was out delivering a couple of packages and lo and behold, there was one there for me. As you can see here, perhaps, it's from Masterkey25. Package I was kind of expecting, but it's a little bit heavier than I thought. So let's have a look. I've done a little slicing along the box to save a moment of time. And I see keys. That's interesting because I wasn't expecting any locks. So what I'm going to do is set the box aside for a second, just there, and we'll start pulling a couple of things out. So where's something that I can slice with? Oh, this will do. Scissors. So Masterkey25 made a generous offer to send me some tools for picking lever locks, which is what I was expecting. So here is a part of one. But I'm assuming there is more to this. I'm going to have to work out how to use these things. So that's really cool. I'm imagining the tension tool goes down through here, something else slots in there. I've not had too much experience with these things, so it's all going to be quite new to me in terms of using tools I've not seen. For the moment, figuring out how to put them together. So it looks like a selection of picking tools here. So we have an Allen key and another Allen key here. Oh no, it looks like a picking tool. And another picking tool. So we've got a pretty curious selection of things here. Some wires. Wow, I've got plenty of choices. That's really cool, dude. Like I said, I'm going to have to figure out how to use some of these because they're not things I would normally use. I've done my own little bits and pieces here and there, so I'm familiar with these kinds of things. And you've probably seen my 2-in-1 tool that I've kind of made a while ago. So that's about the extent of my familiarity with these kinds of things. So I'm just going to continue unwrapping for the moment and see what I can learn about what's here. And at some point in the future, figure out how the hell I'm going to use any of these. Another tensioning device, by the looks of things. Stick it in the lock, find the bolt, apply tension, and stick in a wire and push the levers into place. So that's pretty damn cool. I don't have a lot of lever locks. I've got a sneaking suspicion, having seen the keys in this package, that Masterkey may have done something about that. I need to sharpen these scissors. Let me grab a knife for a second. Doing. Things flying across the room. These look like they go in here. Allen key will be for that. So, it's a pretty fancy looking tool. Yahoo! Excellent to have choices. Oh, hello, and we find locks. Let me just unravel this packaging for a second. Okay. And we have a Yale. Wow. 5 levers, judging by the 5L there. So it looks like I'll be getting a bit of practice in. And if that's for that, I dare say not. Perhaps this one. Maybe not. That's okay. Picking types as we are, who needs keys? So cool, dude. Very, very, very cool. It's one of those things I was always going to get around to. That is, getting other lever locks to play with. And yet another lever lock. Jackson. I think that might say 9 lever. It looks fairly thick. It seems to turn around nicely. And that is the key. Very cool. So that'll be a bit more of a challenge than the crappy lever locks that I have laying around here, I assure you. So epic, dude. That's really, really cool. And a final bit of packaging. Let me unravel it. Sticky tape. And another cool bit of shininess. A Ross. Let's see there. Ross 600, I think it says there. Very cool. Nice and smooth. So it looks like I'm going to be doing a bit of lever lock picking at some point. And learning how to use some of these tools. So I'm going to have to put that in the queue because I've got a few locks I need to pick at the moment. But I'm loving having the choices. It's really, really cool, man. So there we have it. A nice selection of lever locks and a selection of interesting tools to learn how to use. So at some point in the future you shall see all of this again. So I need to dash off and do a few things, so I'm going to leave this video here before I make it too long. So awesome. Thanks to Masterkey25 for all this really cool selection of toys. I shall enjoy them a lot, I assure you. To anyone else that might be watching, thank you very much. Wish you all well, and I will see you on another day. Bye for now.